What it do? What it do? Oh man, Big Step taking a swig. That's my shit. What it do? What it do? Nigga, he was taking a swig. Somebody got to put it on cue. All right, well, come on with us. Come on with us. Hey man, this is Phuck Your Opinion podcast. We back at it. Live from the pit that don't give a shit. I was waiting for my cue. Thank y'all for tuning again. Just Phuck Your Opinion. Hey, we should do that on. That's let's make that a moniker, a little jingle. Thank you for tuning in to Phuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Once again with me, 2K and Dan,
Don Gotti Nash, Step Love,
and the building,
in the motherfucking building.
You know how it do. You know how it goes here. We're gonna talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, today's news or whatever happened during the week. Then I'm sure everybody else heard, but if you ain't heard it from us, then you ain't really heard shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
And first and foremost, hi haters. To all the haters, we love y'all.
Yeah, man, shit got a little heated this week, man.
Oh, shit ain't heated.
Shit got
look here,
greasy.
Man. These butter soft ass niggas,
shit
man.
Got I heard the shit got greasy.
Shit suckers, man. Look here, don't let these suckers entertain y'all, man.
Yo, listen, no matter what it is, it's still Phuck Your Opinion.
It is, man. Look, don't let famous people get you beat up in life. Because the famous people not gonna help you when you knotted up and your girlfriend like, yo, why you was talking that shit?
Sometimes people let their emotions get the best.
Man, suckers, they suckers. Some stone cold suckers.
Stop letting
your
emotions get the best. Listen, you can't live and die for someone who doesn't even know who you are. That's ridiculous.
Motherfucker won't bust a food fight.
And a lot of times it's pride. It's not even you speaking because the person ain't really taking care of you or your family. So what are you really speaking to them for? You know, you're really not telling them too much of any fucking thing. You just sitting crying and bitching and moaning about.
But you know what though? It's all good. 2020, man. We gonna change some things up, man. We whooping suckers in 2020.
Hey, you know, you heard live from Step. We whooping suckers. It seemed like Steph really got into a tussle.
Oh yeah, he's talking.
Oh, I'm about to
This doesn't even sound like Steph. The love, where's the love and the level right now? So I'm
some more breaking backs and shit.
Hey,
fucking the nigga back up.
I'm going back to when I ain't had no money and I was punishing niggas.
You got the burning the blade out like this. Hey, yo.
Hey, look, back when I ain't had no money.
Got the Jason, man. It's happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th out there. Y'all see y'all that got Mr. Voorhees.
Yes, indeed.
In the spirit of Step tonight.
Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, baby.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in, Facebook family, and YouTube, Instagram, whoever sees it, tag it, share it, give us a fucking comment, even though it's still Phuck Your Opinion. But
and also call in with the number. What's the number? We got the number today?
Shit. I don't even know the number.
Y'all can call us right now. 240. We
said it enough on the other ones, but I can't even fucking remember what. Yeah. You can't ask me. I'm 2Can. 2Can ain't great on memory.
This y'all nigga still don't know the number, man.
Hey, you got the number on your phone, man.
But we'll figure it out. But anyway, let's get into a little bit of this.
Hold on, I got it right here. Hold up.
Okay.
Text now, right?
Yep.
Text now. Y'all can call us at... Shit.
See, you bullshit.
No, I had that shit, man.
Bullshit.
Oh, 240.
Okay.
339.
339.
5815.
I knew it was some 5s and 8s in that motherfucker.
240-339-5815. Call us up, talk shit to us, call us nerds, call us lames. The one dude on the group talking about we was lames. This dude was so nerdy, dog. This nerdy looking dude. I say, yo.
It don't matter because it's still in the
I love him though. I love the haters, man.
You can call me whatever you want.
Yeah, just don't call me broke or don't call me late for dinner.
Or don't call me and ask me for money. But
you ain't getting
you
that.
can call me anything you want. But what I'm saying is, it's still gonna be Phuck Your Opinion because I know we all grown motherfucking men at the end of the day.
Grown men. I'm a savage though.
But speaking of grown men at the end of the day, who are considered a savage.
Mm-hmm.
Our own beloved, I guess, in most communities, in the black community especially, Michael Vick. He ran into a little snag this week. It was a petition. I like to get my facts straight in case because we might have to call it this to these people. It was a petition at change.org for Michael, what people don't know, Mike Vick was going to be a co-captain in the 2020 Hall of Fame game.
It was voted by the fans in the league or whatever, and it was a petition by Change.org, and it got 560,000 signatures for them to petition for Mike Vick to not be able to participate in the NFL. It was, to me, it was utterly fucking ridiculous. I mean, the man did his time. He lost a lot of fucking money. He served 18 months in prison. He lost $100 million deal.
And for those who don't know how many months 18 months is, do the math, dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah. I mean, if you...
I'm not telling them.
You ain't gonna tell them?
No, because they should know. A lot of people don't know there's 12 months in a year.
Well, in prison time, they count months too. I never really spent a lot of time just in jail and prison. But if you don't know out there, prison time in jail is also counted in months and years.
And I'm pretty sure he did Fed time.
Yeah, he did 18 months. He did his penance. He lost his contract. He lost a lot of money. He lost his job. And that was in 2007. So, what's it been, 12 years he's climbed out of a hole. I know he's an announcer on some sports channel.
I believe Fox.
Fox? I know he does.
CBS.
But he's on a broadcasting channel for the NFL. He's a very good broadcaster. He paid his debt to society, but these motherfuckers, almost 500,000 people still won't let him go for a dog fight. And I mean, the best thing about this is, God damn it, I got, my nose sometimes fuck me up. Roger Goodell, always got to talk to get, don't worry, just hold on, stick with me. Roger Goodell, despite all that, said fuck that. He didn't say fuck that, but he said Michael Vick, he's paid his debt to society, so let Mike Vick play. He's going to sit there and he's basically going to be there. It's going to be him, Terrell Davis, Dale Green, and Bruce Smith in the 2020 Hall of Fame game. You know what I'm saying? So, shout outs to Mike Vick. And, people out here fucking crazy. The man, I understand, I love, Steph got a lovable pit bull. If we black,
I got an old English bulldog.
Well, he looked like a pit bull.
He do look like a bulldog.
He was a strong looking motherfucker.
Strong looking
pit bull type, just bite your whole motherfucking ankle off, but he just playing. But anyway, listen, the black community, we love pit bulls. We are one of the most pro pit bull, I guess, races out there. And I'm not trying to make it a racial issue, but I kind of feel like it is, because just because the man did horrible things, okay. But it was still a pit bull. At the end of the day, he didn't murder a human. He didn't rape anybody. He didn't commit any...
you about to have Peter at our front door.
I mean, listen. I love animals. I got a cat. I'm a cat.
You bought a lot of these sensitive motherfuckers. You going to have a lot of these sensitive motherfuckers.
The man
fuck you too, Camden.
Listen, I love pit bull. I had pit bull myself. Listen, the man made terrible decision, but he was in the... But, if you were Peter... And people, you can't care more about animals than you do people, because at the end of the day, they still fucking animals, no matter what you say. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, motherfuckers will do more for animals than they will humans.
I mean, animals will do more for people.
And animals will be more loyal.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I don't agree to what Vic did, but this is America. I mean...
What is the fucking redemption?
Redemption is a big word.
What's the word? Rehabilitation. If you want to send the man to jail, can he show he's been rehabilitated?
Yeah, I mean, not only that, man. Listen, I know there's a lot of angry people out there because of what Vic did. And, I never really remember him admitting to personally harming animals himself.
Well, they said
that he did. I think that was bullshit. I think that he admitted to that to lessen some of his time.
Yeah, he was just the bigger fish, man.
He was the bigger fish. He took the bait. He got fried.
I mean, he didn't get caught at the scene of the crime. His people.
We had one dude in our group, man. He was going in. Fuck him. He snitched on his people.
His people snitched on him.
He didn't snitch on his people. But this is
the nigga told. The nigga threw him under the bus.
There's people in the NFL that have been raping women. Have been drinking and driving, running people over.
Beating women.
Drug abuse.
Still, there's a guy in the White House. I don't know what White House it is, but he's a pretty shady dude.
But as long as he ain't beat the presidential pet.
And then we got this animal out here, this gangsta ass dude named Nick Cannon. I'm just kidding. Biggie gonna pour a little Eminem, man.
We'll get into
we'll
that,
get into that in a minute.
another time. We'll get
but no, listen. What I want to say is this, man. I love my animal more than anything.
I know you love Biggie.
I love Biggie more than I love a lot of motherfuckers.
Shout outs to Biggie.
Shout out to Biggie Smalls. Yeah,
the dog and
my dog.
But yeah, he loved. Yeah,
I love my animal, man. I don't condone it. Now, I will say this: me and Don live down South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina. DLP, Drake Milan for life. Down south, dog fighting is it's like a religion. It's something that we saw all the time. Our homies, they did it. That's not making it right. That's not saying that it's okay, but that's something that people have been doing for centuries, dog. Dog fighting, cockfighting.
Yeah, that's we talking about centuries.
I ain't about to say paws or
hundreds of years.
None of that cockfighting, dog fighting. We want to talk about Michael Vick, right? Let's talk about the motherfucker who owned Jimmy John's. You seen the shit that he been doing?
No, what he been doing?
He killed a dolphin or some type of big, large fish and was butterball naked on top of the motherfucker.
I've seen that.
He taking pictures. He killed the bear.
Safari with elephants.
He killed the bear.
Goddamn, he killed the dog.
You want to talk about
on the back, he was butt naked on the back of a fish.
Yeah. You want to talk about people going to breathe and shit? Like, come on, man. Look.
You can be butt naked on the back.
Oh, you know what color he is. He's white.
I mean, but listen, now,
not saying
he fucked up doing that.
Not saying that white people get away with shit.
I mean, he did. I mean, he fucked up doing that. He lost a lot of this, a little bit of Jimmy Johnson. He's
still getting money.
Yeah,
this is all I'm saying.
But yeah, I mean, nobody told him he had to turn over Jimmy John's and he couldn't make subs no more.
Listen, man, there's a lot of people that hate Michael Vick. That's your opinion. That's whatever.
Bullshit.
But listen here, man. The man made a mistake. He paid his dues.
Yeah, they need to get the fuck.
Over. Move on, man.
Fuck over that shit.
That man has a. There was one dude who was going on, they had a picture of his family, his wife, his daughter, and this dude was going on there making comments, talking about they hope his daughter gets kidnapped for sex trafficking.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Let me tell you something.
Come on, dude. Like,
people in this world got to hold on to bullshit.
Yeah.
That way they ain't got to really face reality.
Man, one of my homeboys, Scuba Jones, Scuba, I love you, bro. I'm going to put something on Facebook talking about a picture of Michael Vick talking about, fuck Michael Vick. Man, Michael Vick will beat your ass. Stop playing. A lot of y'all dudes out there.
Shout out to us, man, and Friday.
Hey, look, Friday, listen, but that's real. I talk real shit. I speak real. At the end of the
everybody think whoop your motherfucking ass.
At the end of the day, Michael Vick is a man like you are, man. He's a trained athlete, trained for
I don't think
he's from the hood. No, he's from the hood.
He got a lot of checks.
Motherfucking
athlete.
Yeah, he got a shit that can go across the board as a nigga that'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
so before you see Vic in the street and try to run up on him, spit on him, or throw paint on him or something, fuck you, Vic.
I mean, honestly,
and a nigga fast.
Fast as shit.
Honestly, since that shit has happened, you have never heard of Mike Vick actually being physically or verbally attacked by anybody.
He's a savage.
He's not fucking with Mike.
So, I mean, let the man live his fucking life. That's all we saying, man.
This ain't got nothing to do with color, black, white.
Change.org. There's a lot of people out there doing a lot of rough shit to animals and animal cruelty and killing and all this shit. I understand. Go after them. But if somebody makes a mistake in their life and they fucking make up for it, I mean, I know it might be horrible, but shit, we got people who murder people get out of jail and people say they fucking deserve a chance. Yeah. So, get a man a fucking
or better yet, real quick, I can draw. Focus all your attention on these pedophiles that's on the list. And let's start hunting them down and beating the shit out of them, fucking them up, and we can do that.
Right.
Or calling the police. You don't want to
I ain't calling the police for nothing.
Listen, somebody got an actual TV show or movie. It's something recently where it's somebody who actually got in trouble with the law for doing that shit.
There was a white gentleman. He's my hero. I forget his name.
He was
He's a soldier. I fuck when I love him.
Yeah, we talked.
We were talking about him briefly.
Yeah. We didn't get.
He was going on the registered sex offenders hotline, or not the hotline, but the list. He was getting their addresses. And then he was beating their ass.
Yeah, fucking.
And I think for 2020, we need to start beating up nerds who talk shit. We need to start beating up pedophiles who touch little people and people that ain't gonna business touching. And yeah, man, and then haters. We just gonna start beating these motherfuckers up.
Hey, or you can call the police on them, get them some kind of help. And if they hate, who gives a fuck? Let them hate. Listen, hate ain't never did nothing to nobody. Only people who actually believe in the hate themselves.
Yeah, man, it give me money, so keep hating now. Thank you.
And change.org. Stop hating on Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Hey, did you ever put your application in for the weed joint, dog?
No.
Oh, nigga, you dropped the ball. I went on their website. I was in bed about to put my application in, and it said that they had like 30,000 applications or something. It was ridiculous. Like, dog.
Might as well let that go.
No, man, we gotta send them the video, man. We gotta lobby for a job. If y'all don't know what we talked about, we did an episode last
I was
week.
thinking about this, yeah, for American
marijuana.
No, it was American.
And they're paying motherfuckers $3,000 a month to smoke weed, edibles, oils.
$36,000 annually
To be a pothead.
American marijuana.
Let's get off topic real quick, because if you haven't put your application in, go to americanmarijuana.org.net.com and check it out, man. It's interesting. I'm ready to be a pothead, nigga. Fuck it.
I got you. I'm taking that there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit this week about passing of a young man, everybody known as Juice WRLD. If you don't know who Juice WRLD is, he's one of the rappers that's out, had a hot song, Lucid Dreams, rapping over the old beat from the, what the fuck is that movie? The Professional. Anyway, it was a banging ass song in that movie. If you ever seen The Professional.
Motherfucker Carl Thomas, man. Fuck that shit.
Well, yeah, it was Carl Thomas too. But the original song came from the movie The Professionals. Check it out. I forgot my man, the French motherfucker in it. Anyway, he had a seizure and died.
Real quick, I'm trying to y'all don't hear that?
Hear what?
I thought I was gonna pull up Lucid so they know who the fuck we talking about.
I'm sure many people heard of it. Actually, not. Then what the fuck rock you sitting under right now? It's my bad. Sorry about that. Until Step pulls that up, he passed away December 8th after. I hate that shit. My bad, fans. Sometimes shit happen like that. Okay.
Just real quick, this is crazy, but this is one of my kids' favorite songs. All three of my children love this song. I had to kind of tell them, like, look, don't be really listening to the words too much, but you know, pretty dope song. It made a lot of money. He was a very talented young brother.
Hey, song was number 2 on Billboard.
Yeah.
Hot 100.
Yeah.
In 2018.
Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point why I love and I hate you. And I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Easier said than done.
So it's great R&B, man.
Instead of my head, I'm about ready to be an R&B singer. I want that you forget me. Hey, rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
Yo, talented young brother had it. He was on his way. He was at the top. He was on his way, still going further. But December 8th, it was an airport. He was coming from with his crew, posse, whatever, and someone had alerted the police that they had drugs. He got a little from what they say. What has been said now, the story that's come out. First, it was just he had a seizure, but now it comes to find out he took some pills. I think it was Percocets, and he thought the police was coming. So what he chose to do was basically give it up the only way he knew and fucking swallow them, and they called him to have a massive seizure and he fucking died.
So let me ask you, when you first heard that he died, would you automatically think he died?
I was like, oh no, when they said he had a seizure, I was like, he died from drugs. I thought it was a lean or something. I didn't know it was Percocets.
Well, no, he was. I think
with that lean.
He was really. He loved the lean.
I was like, he was fucking with that lean, so because that lean give you seizures. You know what I'm saying?
They said the withdrawals of lean. I was watching the interview with Boosie. Because, Boosie used to be drinking, he used to drink lean like he drank milk. That man.
And motherfucking Gucci Mane, they said she give you the shit.
They said once you stop drinking and you're not getting it in your system like you need it, seizures will make you relapse. Well, not relapse, but
Because Ross was having a lot of those seizures and shit.
From Ross fucking with the lean.
Ross had a couple.
So Lil Wayne.
Wayne.
Now, I don't know if it was because of,
no,
lean.
That shit be fucking with you for real. That shit ain't no dope. But If you don't know about it, I'm sure everybody know about it because it's on songs, it's on damn near radio, it's almost fucking commercials with this shit, especially in the black community. Everybody loves the lean, the purple.
Shit, the white community, they love motherfucking lean and
I mean,
perks.
yeah, but you know, I'm talking about, and now it's just the music. You don't really hear too many white artists that ain't rapping, singing about motherfucking sipping on
Do you think, not to get off of the topic of Juice WRLD, do you think that that's the Illuminati?
No, I just think it's black kids getting sucked.
Because this is what I want to know is, why is it that, because me personally, I would like my artists, this on my, my independent record label, I would like us to stray away from the mentioning of pills, lean. Weed is one thing. I don't really feel like weed is a drug. But as far as pills, the lean, these are pharmaceutical products that are making the corporations and the richer people rich. Why is it so heavily soiled in our community and the lyrics and the songs? And why is it something that you don't think that the corporations reach out to the artists and say, hey, we need you to push this a little bit?
They don't have to.
Listen,
You think black folks just do it automatically?
yeah, we were part. Listen,
Because Future had a whole motherfucking song.
but listen,
they
this
ain't
one was.
Percocet.
Don't forget
Molly
that.
Percocet.
What were rock stars in the 80s and the 70s dying off of?
Yeah, heroin.
And Percocets, LS, especially
Well,
in the 80s.
it was-
the 80s, they was popping pills.
It was
Motherfuckers was dying like
yeah, but
and cocaine.
it wasn't
you know.
Percocet. It was mainly
Well, the 90s, I'm sorry, the
yeah,
90s were more
black
like pain
beauties.
pills.
You know what I'm saying?
But
they had that good shit back there.
But it's an epidemic of fucking pain pills. And
Oh man,
opioids.
it's a mean shit going on right now, man.
So the younger culture is influenced by that shit. We not influenced by it because we was young motherfuckers that just smoked weed, drank some liquor.
Listen, you will be.
I looked at motherfuckers on that shit and it just made me like,
Yeah, that Percocet and Valiums and Xanax and all that shit.
You will be real surprised that guys our age are looking at the younger women, the younger dudes, and back in my street days of being in the streets and shit, they would say, "Man, I want some of that Molly." Nigga, ain't you like 40-year-old nigga?
I mean,
everybody's graduating to the newest
synthetic
trends.
drugs. But
yeah,
listen, so this young man, he lost his life. But listen, what I say is in the culture of the black community, because remember, 20 years ago, 30, I would say 30 some odd years ago, in the 80s, the black community wasn't rapping about fucking taking designer drugs. They wasn't rapping about doing fucking Quaaludes. He was smoking some fucking weed or taking some fucking Mex tabs or doing cocaine or some shit.
But they wasn't that shit.
Right, but I'm just saying they were talking about street drugs. When you start talking about pills and basically pharmaceuticals, that was more the white man shit. I mean, now listen, this ain't no racist shit. This is real. If you look at any movie from the 80s, even on Wall Street in the 80s, what was that, John Wolf of Wall Street? They was taking Quaaludes and Xanax and Valium. But that was their shit. Now, in the raps in the streets,
because we brag about it.
We bragging about it.
That's the only difference. This shit's been happening.
But I don't think it's Illuminati. I just think it's...
No, somebody has said that a while back. I know it's not
Illuminati. We just get into a culture where the
Illuminati.
youth is looking at them synthetic drugs, especially because of rap music and, popular input. They're looking at that shit as cool. We ain't looking at that shit.
But no, that's the only reason why I asked. Do you think that they're reaching out to the A&Rs, the entertainers?
I don't know. I listen. I wouldn't put nothing past some motherfucker.
Push this product. Because
I just think now it's easier to put shit out than it was back in the day. Maybe you couldn't get that shit on. Motherfucker probably wasn't gonna push that shit if you probably rapped about it back in the day.
You gotta look at it. Snoop Dogg. We are Snoop Dogg's generation, right? Snoop Dogg came out with a song rolling down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice.
And then gin was like the biggest motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers was like, gin and juice, like,
but I'm just saying that was they were selling gin and juice at the time. So, but what I'm saying is, that influenced our culture. These kids now, they 20 years younger than us. They getting influenced by popping pants, Xannies, perks. Let me take a 5 or 10
next level shit.
And lean. That shit is on a
next
whole
level
different
shit.
level.
Yeah, it's the next level
so
shit.
when we was young, our parents was like, what they talking about gin and juice and smoking weed? Nowadays, you talking to kids like, man, you better stay the fuck out the medicine cabinet. So, I think it's just the culture. Hopefully this shit wakes whatever culture of young fucking black kids up, all kids, and leave them fucking...
All kids, black,
leave them
white,
synthetic
Chinese,
drugs and shit alone. But, it's sad the kid lost his life. For real, He should have just fucking took the fucking charge for a couple of Percocets, and he got enough fucking money and backing from a record label, anybody, and just took a little fucking.
Well, listen.
But to swallow that shit in the airport,
No, when you're on a statue, and you're an artist, you don't be carrying drugs. Period.
Yeah,
you got your entourage, your squad for that.
Right.
If that's what you want to do, you don't. You personally, you shouldn't have nothing that could jeopardize your career. Come on, man. Let's get smart.
Money is money. I'm sure everybody got a fall guy. Fall guys. I mean, the mob. You ain't got to be black and doing that. The mob, everybody got a fall guy. Like, look, if this shit go down, you take this, we take care of you, we get you out of it, and it's a trustworthy thing. Nowadays, it's not even fucking organized. It's just fucking kids.
Remember Chris Carter said that shit to the he said that shit to the players. He said everybody got to have a fall guy.
Yeah, everybody got to have a fall guy, bro. So, you know, if you're an entourage and
you got that one nigga from the hood, dude.
He rolling.
You can pay him to be the fall guy.
Like, bro, you rolling with me, you ain't doing shit, but rolling with me.
You ain't got no charges, you ain't got no money, your credit fucked up.
You hang with me.
Just hang with me, dog.
You fucking bitches, we smoking, we traveling.
We had one nigga in the hood that would take that charge for everybody.
But I'm just saying, man, the police come.
Draymond, y'all remember that shit, Draymond? Bro on the road, y'all remember that one nigga.
So
he would take the charge for a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, man, you know, and sadly that young man lost his life, man. It's fucked up. But man, it's a message for all you youngins out there. We from DC, PG County, whatever. We use the word youngins. If you don't know what it is, it means kids, young men, young whatever. Leave them fucking Percocets, leave them fucking designer drugs alone. That shit ain't doing nothing but frying your fucking head. And then you're making bad decisions if you overdose somebody just swallowing a handful of fucking pills, man.
And just real quick, an education thing for you real quick, guys. These drugs are rich people drugs. All right? They used to say cocaine was a rich man drug. It's not no more. Cocaine and weed is like regular drugs nowadays. They're like regular drugs.
And pharmaceutical companies are making this shit stronger.
They're making them stronger. So you start out, like you said, popping 5, you pop up a perk 5, perk 10. Then you start doing it a couple times out the week. Well, then you graduate from perk 5 and 10s to 15s and 20s. Then you grab from 15 and 20s to the little blue ones called 30s. You're talking about a $30 pill. Imagine doing that 5 times a day, every day out the week. Then you sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a whole bunch of stuff you ain't want to do.
And then you
don't do that shit no more.
on codeine, which is
codeine.
You're sipping on all this shit is pain medication, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's basically you inhibiting your fucking brains from growing.
Man, hold on. Let me pop me one real quick. Like
I knew he put in little strips. That shit wasn't about no damn.
Man, hey, look here. Make some light out the subject because it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. I'm serious.
Juice WRLD, man. That was his real rap name?
Yeah, that was his real rap name, but that was his name. That was his real rap name was Gerard. Damn.
No, hold on. His rap name was
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I seen a interview. It wasn't an interview. It was like a freestyle. He was rapping.
Yeah.
This dude was talented, dog.
Yo, he can rap.
He was talented. He was not just a singer.
Yeah,
this dude was a rapper.
He was doing with the music industry.
He was doing what the music wanted him to do at the time,
That's
man.
what Don talk about. Man, listen, if you can rap out there, rap. Nigga, I know everybody gotta want to sing because the record execs like, nah, we want you to sound like this is the guy that's singing now. We want you to be hot like him. Don't you want the money? If you can rap, fucking rap. I mean, don't be afraid to be your fucking self out there. And that's another moral point. Be your fucking self. You don't gotta follow trends or follow people. If you want to get your fucking head shaved half off and have like a half bald right here, then dreads, and then twist bush fade, then do what the fuck you want to do. But don't feel like you gotta do what every fucking body do. Everybody gotta get colored dreadlocks and do fucking pills and talk about sipping some shit that make your whole fucking brain.
When did that become a thing though? Let me ask y'all something real quick. When did grown men start getting shaved heads and dreads on that? Remember back in the days when we were growing, that was something like Gumps did and like Funny Bunnies did.
Because you gotta listen, the black rap hip hop has become black rap punk rock. That shit is, we're in the punk rock phase of rap right now, where everybody want to be stage diving and motherfucking pouring havoc all on themselves and stage diving into the crowds. To me, in my opinion, it ain't never fucked my opinion, but in my opinion, we're in the rap, hip hop, rock. Everybody wants to be a rock star, but a rap at the same time. So they're doing more rock than rap because pop and rock music always.
And that's probably where like the clothes got tighter again.
Yeah, that's rock star shit, bro.
Because the motherfuckers back in the days that had the big ass hair and shit, like they
with
they
the
look feminine as a motherfucker.
But they be banging bad chicks though. They motherfucking rock stars.
They had shit, but that
was the stage shit. So now you put it in the black culture, and where it comes now. So now you got the 20-year-old guys in the music business wearing plaid outfits with a bow tie. And a motherfucking, you be like, damn, niggas wearing kilts. You got motherfuckers feeling like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, but they like, nigga, long as I got a Mac 11 on me, nigga, I can wear a dress.
A kilt and a skirt, two different things.
Oh, let's not get on.
Well, either way,
if you wear a motherfucking
don't be
kilt,
fucking dress, man.
Don't be so influenced by culture.
So all my Irish brothers, I know some thorough ass Irish brothers out there, like
Scottish,
whatever the fuck.
But listen.
Anytime you wear something, you can see your drawers or your balls underneath.
Motherfucker, lift it up. Yeah, they can lift it up in your drawers.
Hey, man, that's the dress, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the part, whatever it is, that's part of your life and part of your culture. But the point is, don't do shit that's not naturally you to fit in. Just do you, and maybe we can all learn a lesson from the brother Juice WRLD. His real name was, let me shout out his real name because his name was Gerard Anthony Higgins. Rest in peace, young brother. I hope people in your age, all the young brothers and sisters out there, black and out, all learn from your mistakes, bro. And
that's a fucked up thing.
You know what I'm saying? Do not do this. Fuck, these drugs are not a fucking joke. It's not a cultural thing to fucking OD and lose what life you had.
At 21.
Because that shit is important, 19. Man. Smoke some weed, whatever, drink a little liquor. I ain't saying that, but all that fucking designer drugs, man, listen, most motherfuckers who even talk about that shit really not doing it, because you can't conduct yourself in business all the time if your brain is half fucking fried. You ain't gonna be up on shit. Now, we just in a culture where people like singing about this shit, but I guarantee you, most of the rappers you see and hear nowadays, they're not doing as many drugs as they telling other fucking people to do.
Well, that's why I'm looking at it like it's an advertisement thing. Like I really wonder if these companies have got these artists pushing things that, because a lot of people who follow artists, man, I don't want to throw y'all under the bus, but y'all followers, and it's all good. We are
living in a following age.
Yeah, it's a following age, man. Don't be following these idiots, because most of these rappers probably don't do 90% of them
do that shit.
They don't live the life that they rap about, guys. It's rap. It's like a movie.
It's entertainment, man.
Entertainment. Uh-oh, Dad got some action.
No.
Was that us, man?
No. I ain't got my phone in my hand.
But yeah, it's real quick on the last thing about Juice WRLD. I asked my daughter, who's 8 years old, I asked Summer, I said, Summer, do you, damn, dog, you want to answer that?
Yes. Okay, I figured that much out.
Dang.
You called me, what do you want me to?
That sounds like a daughter phone call there. Kid, that's a kid. That's
oh my God, see, sweetie, I'm right, like literally taping.
We're live.
We're live show
in the
right
booth.
now.
What's up, sweetie?
What's going on?
All right, where was
you a star now, sweetie?
She laying out? Or she dead?
She got an Instagram.
Okay, is she all right? Is she breathing?
Hey,
hold on. We talking about an animal, right? Hey. You want to?
All right.
Push pause on the. Was that an animal call?
Nah, man. Yes. Listen. When somebody like me tell you this, believe in it. Sometimes marriage is a wonderful thing. Sometimes it ain't. Sometimes a family's a wonderful thing. Sometimes it ain't. But at all times,
it don't get no better than this. Live podcast.
But you gotta love your family and be there for the ones who call.
We gotta take the phone calls when the family call.
Yeah, man.
When the kids call, hey man. Now when the wife call, might not, we slide that over. Ignore it.
Yeah, that answer phone. Yo, gotta be there for your kids.
But when your kids call,
especially when they know you filming your shit and they call you any goddamn way, 2 times to tell you some information that you already knew your motherfuckers.
But now, real quick,
but I love my baby
all day. Real quick, what I was gonna say, I had to explain to my daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, that the guy song that she likes, "Lucid Dreams," died. I said, honey, did you know that guy passed away? She said, I know, Daddy. That's really sad. And we got to do better, man. It's been going on for years, man. The entertainment, the hip hop, rock and roll.
What was the point behind what you were saying about your daughter?
What do you mean? I told her, I was explaining to her, I asked her, did she know that my daughter, the artist died, Lucid Dreams.
Hey, right, I thought you was going to drop us like a bomb on us after you.
No. I'm just saying that, being that everybody's familiar with these artists. They're mainstream, the kids love them, they like the songs. and they're dying too young. So by them dying too young, we got to do better. We got to get some type of programs that's helping these artists, artist awareness programs.
And also look at if Steph's daughter, how old is your daughter, Steph?
8 years old.
If Steph's daughter's 8 years old and she know who this young man was, that means she listened to what he had to say.
Exactly.
So you gotta understand that even though you look at guys at our age as adults, there's small children looking at you as in you're an adult.
Facts.
So everyone looks up to someone. It's just how it is, man. But you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. You know, like I said, man, this really brought the youngest. This whatever you left, this left. Make a decision, man. Change your life for the better. Do whatever the fuck you can do. Leave them fuck. MC Light said it. Leave them drug. We used to have drug awareness songs in rap. You can't even be positive in rap no more. You can't even tell motherfuckers to get off drugs. Motherfuckers be calling you lame.
Yeah,
on social media.
MC Light said, leave the guns and the drugs and the knives alone.
Yeah, Cappuccino.
MC
That
Light
shit was
on the
on
microphone.
Cappuccino. Remember Cappuccino?
You know what song that was?
Yeah, man, of course.
Which one was it?
Self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
I'm talking about Cappuccino.
Self-destruction.
Cappuccino was about drugs. You know that Cappuccino song?
Of course.
Of course. That's when she was like, leave them drugs alone.
I'm a real hip-hop fan. I ain't no fake, you know.
All right, I got you.
All right.
But anyway, man, you know what? Like we said, man, young kids, leave them fucking drugs alone. Get your life together. Get it straight. I mean, don't, black or white, whatever the fuck your color is, man, leave that shit alone. And for the pharmaceutical companies who keep pushing this shit to kids and upping the dose on drugs and trying to fuck America up and get them all fucked up on drugs so you can get more money, become billionaires while people depending on your shit legally, fuck you and your opinion. I just had to rage out on them right quick. Because that shit is an epidemic. This fucking pharmaceutical shit is bullshit.
Hey, Miss Pretty Eye Fernandez said, stop smoking that goddamn weed too, because it's fucking your brains up, niggas. All right? Leave that weed. This new weed is not being grown from Jesus. If you don't know who Jesus is God, G-O-D. God is not growing this weed that motherfuckers are getting out of the pharmaceutical, that loud and that shit. We had an episode about that last week.
Because I
know you love it.
So
I know you love it.
Step is anti, I'm more tie.
No, I just
roll the tie, smoke the tie.
I want them to bring back the good tie, the chocolate tie,
that shit gone.
the redhead sesame. It's a reason why they stopped regular weed from coming in the country. Because the government wants y'all to fucking mind all. They said that the weed y'all are smoking is taking away y'all masculinity.
I don't know about that.
You ain't taking away my masculinity.
I got more hair on my back than a motherfucker. But anyway, let's move on as we going into you know what, this is a good thing. Since we talking about change, let's talk about Time Magazine's Person of the Year, Greta Thunberg. I know I was thinking Thunderbird, but
Thunderbird, boy.
It's Greta Thunberg, the 16-year-old white girl from Sweden. Everybody knows her.
16-year-old white girl
from Sweden. She always makes world headlines because she's what do you call it? An environmentalist activist who started at first at the age of 12 or 13, skipping school and going to global environmental protests in her own country of Sweden. So she been thugging it. She has Asperger's syndrome. If you don't know what that is,
a good friend of mine has Asperger's syndrome. Okay,
and so she has different emotional levels in which she goes through, a little different than normal people. But she's obviously smart as fuck. If she can go talk to a global movement in the U.S. world leaders, it's the U.S. and the world leaders, including the leader of the U.S. who's a fucking moron, but she's a shit. So Time Magazine gave her Person of the Year. Our beloved president, Donald Trump, is the real nigga. Donald Trump is a nigga. If you keep looking at black people as niggas, Donald Trump is the actual epitome of the word nigga. He says what the fuck he wants to say.
Stone cold blooded.
He says what the fuck ever he wants, open mouth, and is ignorant as shit. If you can listen, black people look at niggas as a certain thing. We got different levels of niggerdom. We got that's my nigga, and man, that nigga crazy. When you look at Donald Trump, you can say, hey man, that nigga crazy. Then we'll get into that. But that's the level of Donald Trump niggerdom. So you be like, Donald Trump is not a nigger. Donald Trump is a crazy nigga. That's what he is. But anyway, She got Time Magazine's Person of the Year, and Donald Trump decides, because she kind of put him out there, to go in and dig in on her. And on social media,
Donald Trump went in on her.
And was like, basically told her she needs to go to anger management and go watch an old-fashioned movie with a friend and chill out.
Can I just say three words real quick? That's my nigga.
That's my nigga.
You can say what you want to say. Oh my God, fuck you, Steph. You like Donald Trump? Hey, look here, man. I ain't vote for the mob. I ain't vote for nobody. I ain't want that evil lady to win. I ain't want Trump to win. I admire his honesty.
He
That's
is
all.
a nigga through and
He's
through.
a nigga like a motherfucker.
He don't give a fuck about. He's like, fuck your feelings,
He
fuck
don't
your
give
opinion.
Donald Trump will be on this
listen.
motherfucking show right now saying, fuck your opinion.
He would say fuck everybody's opinion at this table. And it's Donald Trump. But I mean, I'm not praising him though. He's a fucking moron.
I ain't praising him
But at
either.
the same
I
time,
like his honesty.
if he want to pick a beef with a 16-year-old because he feel like she be giving him the evil eye and always sideballing him whenever he out speaking in public on some global climate shit because he sounds fucking ridiculous when he speaks about it, fuck it. Donald Trump, like, what's the joint happen? What's the, come on, man. The Rocky, the if he dies, he dies. That's Donald Trump. That's him.
He dies.
If he dies, he dies. Donald Trump, you know what? I'm going to put a post up with Donald Trump with the Ivan Drago face from the side, just because he ain't Rocky. He more like Ivan Drago. If he die, he don't care if you die, dead or alive. If somebody gives you any kind of props, Donald Trump is coming to say fuck you. That's just how he is.
I call him Agent 47.
Yo, he's fucking crazy. But the young girl, anyway, I don't want to take away from her.
Yeah, let's
Greta Thunberg.
Now she made Time Magazine's
Person of the Year at 16.
At 16, she made Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
Yo, this is the weird shit. Like,
damn, she vicious.
Listen, it said on August 28th, she spent her days camped out. 2018, camped out in front of Swedish Parliament instead of going to school. She basically jet sets around the world speaking on climate change as a 16-year-old Swedish kid. She's up for, I'm sure, for a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit at some point. But this is something. Speaking of climate change, I want to talk about that as also because these are some numbers that I feel like I want to share. They said if the Earth's temperature or what goes up 1.5 Celsius mark, it said 350 million people could be displaced and pushed through harsh droughts, and 120 million people living in extreme poverty by 2030. So climate change is real, y'all. People don't believe this shit is happening. These are scientific facts. In 10 years, we could lose almost 350 million people, and by famine and fucking displacement. If once the waters and shit start to, I don't know if you know what climate change is. Climate change basically greenhouse gas and all the fucking, that's a greenhouse gas, all the emissions and carbon monoxide, wildfires, all that shit melting polar caps, polar bears, bees. Everything is going to shit. The world itself look like it's falling off tilt.
Hey, Dan. If they die, they die. No,
but listen, but I seen some shit. Maryland will lose like 1/5 of its coastline if climate change hits. They said Maryland, like this Chesapeake and all that shit, that shit can lose. Oh, what the fuck is going on with hell? I'm like a fucking werewolf and shit. But you can, they said almost like 1/5 of the land within Maryland's Chesapeake could go into fucking water. Man, this shit's serious. What I'm saying is, if my people out there, I know some of us not on climate change, we're not into science and all that shit. Look this shit up. This shit is real. This little white girl, she on Time Magazine, because just like Al Gore, they're trying to warn us that it's a lot of shit. I mean, I feel like if you're black, carbon emissions and shit, only thing we can do is just go get our cars checked out. Because we really not running no fucking coal plants. We don't own any fucking nuclear power plants. We're doing the best we can to hold on. Most of us poor population, and a lot of that is brown and Latino and white folks.
White folk too.
But do the best the fuck you can with this climate change. Because this shit is real.
The damn table.
My bad.
You don't hear that in the, you ain't got your headphones.
No, I can't hear that shit.
But you want to hear it?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
hear it. I'm just gonna stop. But I'm real passionate about what I'm talking about here.
I know. You
but,
might be a fucking climate control.
I'm serious, man. This shit real, man.
Speaker.
Listen, Greta fucking. If you don't know who she is, her name is Greta Thunberg. THUNBERG. Greta Thunberg. Look at her talk about climate change and how that shit is affecting the world, and it might give you a better view on how the fuck we make it out this shit alive. Because that's 10 fucking years, bro. We on 2020.
So you think we need to invest in some boats and some floats?
Goddamn right. Hey, Steph, you listen. Go get a boat.
Say no more.
I'm serious. Y'all think anybody who think I'm bullshit, look this shit up, bro.
What's one of the greatest songs and videos ever made? Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. Listen, I'm
like
dead serious,
boats.
Steph. You might come up one day. You might get up and be like, yo, everybody jump in the boat. You might have to get to the Durango and tow that motherfucker out in the middle of the street and hold on with your kid. Listen, this shit's real. This shit is getting really real. So you gotta think in 10 years, certain parts of the earth, the world we live in, gonna be under fucking water. So Donald Trump and anybody else who don't believe in fucking climate control looking at this shit as it's a hoax, those are the ones trying to throw the blinders over your eyes so they can make all the fucking money off raping the fucking planet and leaving us here to fucking die. But anyway, it ain't really Fuck Your Opinion Time Life magazine, but definitely Donald Trump. Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
You're picking on a fucking 16-year-old.
Hey, man, Donald Trump picks on everybody, man.
Yeah, that's true. He's an equal opportunist. I get him that.
Don't give a fuck.
He be on this nigga shit. Speaking of being on some nigga shit, I'm gonna close this out tonight with one of my favorite subjects. What the fuck is going on here? Sorry about that, I got the hip. But what the fuck is going on here? This is one of my segments brought to me by my man, Don Gotti Nash. Oh, Don. Sometimes you might not hear from Don as much because I talk a fucking lot, and Don, he's done our production, but he always picks something fun and exciting for me to dig into with my co-host, motherfucking Step.
I drink a lot.
Hey, cheers to that.
My job on here is to look good,
Cheers.
which I do, and to drink a lot. So that's what I do. And shout out to Brian Bennett, Miss Fernandez for tuning in with it. We need somebody to call us, talk shit to us. I want to cut some motherfucker out, or you know what I'm saying, set something up for the late night.
Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to my man Go Low, man.
Go Low, where you been at, bro?
Shout out to Go
Go Low was in Charlotte the other night.
Okay.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, this nigga be traveling, man, or whatever. I think he back to Boo Lovin'.
Boo Lovin'.
Boo Lovin'.
Hey, we didn't come up with a song, Steph.
Boo Lovin'.
Yeah, Steph. Yeah, Steph. Oh, stop dropping. Hey, Steph dropping the vocals. Okay. But anyway, back to what the fuck is going on here. Orlando Henderson, aka AC Foes. If you was on Facebook and you seen somebody styling, looking clean, gleaming, he had the brick money phone joint. His name was ACEEY Foes. AC Foes, okay? His real name is Orlando Henderson. He was on social media living the big life. They said they seen him and he had a 2019 Mercedes A2 that he put $20,000 in cash on. He was on social media. He was flexing hard. He had a t-shirt with AWBB on it. You know what
AWBB?
Ain't with being broke. This nigga was flossing hard. Flossing.
I like that.
You know what? That might be the new 2020 AWBB, niggas. And he put in his caption, "It may look easy, but this shit is a real process." That's what he put on his. That's what he wanted to let him know. But anyway, come to find out that nigga was false flexing.
False flexing.
That nigga had on rubber muscles.
Rubber muscles.
This motherfucker worked at a bank in the in the teller department. You know, people make their bank drops. He was working for Wells Fargo. And they hired him and gave him the keys to work in the vault cash handling. You know, people bring in bags of cash from businesses. You know, he's supposed to separate the bills, break it down, whatever, do the tills, the sheets on it. Well, he was working in the bank, and in June of 12th, 2018, he decided to take $446 out of the till, I guess out of somebody's bag. Then the next week he took $200. Then 2 days later, he took $411. Then a few days later after that, he took $850. By June 21st, he had taken $5,465 in one day, and on another day, he took 5,647 days. What you gonna write it down?
I'm about to write this shit down because I'm gonna figure out how to get a job where this nigga worked at.
He worked at Wells Fargo in the actual vault, bank, whatever. Like I said, organizing bread. July became his biggest heist, where in one day he took $8,100.
Okay, so how many times was this motherfucker?
No, sorry, no, wait a minute.
We ain't talking about a lot
wait
of
a
money.
minute. No, he had 8,700. His biggest day was $13,450. He took in one day.
Okay.
Altogether, 88,000 was stolen. But he got busted by the feds.
That's usually how it happens.
For going on social media and putting all the money he was taking pictures with it, buying shit, spreading it all over the floor. He went and bought a Mercedes and put down $20,000 in cash in all $100 bills.
This is a black dude or a white dude? Spanish? Yeah, brother.
He's a brother.
Oh, God.
He was high capping on motherfucking Facebook, and that's how he got busted.
Damn.
He was cooking the books with the money on the inside the bank. If he'd have kept that shit to himself, he might have got away with it enough.
I mean, eventually there's a paper trail to everything, though.
But just take enough where you can just get for a decent lawyer and do some time, get out.
Because you can be semi-balling to the broke world and just doing a little something.
They said people was even in his Instagram posts like, yo, you ain't got a motherfucking bank. Why you always walk around with this nigga had just stacks. You know how niggas do the phone joint?
It was a
he was like this with the shit.
And he worked at the bank.
Yeah.
He was stealing people's money they was depositing in the bank.
We need to go visit that nigga.
And then basically going on Facebook and bust. So basically for like 3 months he balled out.
He needs to go in the bathroom.
Yep.
People out there listening live.
And for while he's in prison.
In prison, you can do this in prison. You can do this in the home in your bathroom. For you haters, you nerds, this guy here, you need to go in the bathroom tonight, stand on your toilet, and then face dive into the sink.
In the prison, because I think it's the metal hole.
In prison, the toilet's going to be
toilet bowl. Yeah, so
the toilet bowl to be the metal joints.
He might break his neck. You might.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's facing federal charges. Let's see. He's got 30 counts of financial institution fraud, theft, embezzlement, and money laundering. 30 counts. For only 88,000 though. He didn't even hit 100,000 mark.
He didn't even get 100.
He balled out in 3 months.
Yeah, you remember old Huggy Lowdown?
Why the fuck would you buy a Benz, bro? Why would you put down
what old Huggy Lowdown
$20,000?
used to say?
What was that?
You are the Bama
of the week in Charlotte. Yo, I know he felt like the baby for like 5 minutes. He was like, I'm the baby. The baby ain't on the only. Yo, you bought a fucking.
You stole from your own bank and then put it on social media with money.
And then took you bought a.
I'd have been on that bitch on a box. I'd have been on that motherfucker outside on a box.
Nigga, I'd have been in Mexico.
Fuck being on
Venezuela. I'd have been in Venezuela somewhere, nigga.
I'd have took at least, but if it was me, they would have. I'd have had at least 200,000 by the time they even caught a whiff or whatever I was doing. I'd have been out.
Real quick, this guy's an idiot. Okay, we shouldn't give him that much smoke. I know that's a what the fuck topic. I want to give some criminal advice. I used to be a criminal a long time ago. If you're going to...
an idiot.
Huh? What?
I thought Steph was like, this guy's an idiot. I was like, damn, Steph just called me an idiot.
No, not you, though. Not you, dude. The dude you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Let's give his name then.
You did.
Let's give his rap name. AC Foes.
Oh, he's a rapper.
Well, no, that was just, I guess that was his rap name because he was living a rap life.
Oh, okay. All right.
AC Foes.
AC Foes, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm sorry, Steph.
Fuck your opinion, by the way.
Back to AC Foes.
I just want to give y'all some great criminal advice, okay? If you're going to do idiotic shit like this is criminal stuff. It's not a little bit of charge. It's fair time shit, right?
Yeah, you rob from a federal institution.
Yes, federal time. If you're going to do anything illegal, America, different countries, FaceTime, Instagram, YouTube, don't get caught in the same place you did the crime at. Go down Mexico, fucking Southern America. Get caught to Canada. You know, get caught far away.
Listen,
you remember the idiot nigga Ray Caruth?
Yeah. Oh, you know Ray Caruth, yo. Ray Caruth was also in this what is it? In the fucking Charlotte newspaper. Ray Caruth, after 20 years, is now requesting to see his son. He ain't home. He home.
He free.
He free.
What?
Yeah, he free, man.
He wants to see his son.
I mean, he did his time.
He did his time. He did what, 25 years?
It's been good.
He hired a hitman. For those who don't know who Ray Caruth is, he was a pretty talented wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers.
He did his 20.
Who hired a hitman to shoot his pregnant girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. Yeah. Now he's home. He has requested that he see his child. We got on topic a little bit. All I was saying, Ray Caruth, when he did what he did, he got caught in a trunk in Atlanta. For anybody knows where Charlotte is, you got Charlotte, then you got Atlanta. So my point of this is, if you're going to be dumb enough to do a crime, which a lot of us do, okay, just don't get caught in the place, the same city or town you did the fucking crime in.
And have goals.
Yeah.
You can't just...
I plan to get away.
Right, you're like, yo, all right, look, I'm going to get 100,000 and I'm just going to bounce on their ass. And I'm going to just head... I don't even got to speak English. I'm just going to tape that shit to my body and keep running. Yeah. That's the only thing. I mean, you can't cross over the border in Mexico with 100,000. I mean, especially if you got gold teeth and you just looking crazy as shit. So you need to go ahead and get your... I mean,
when you got enough money, though, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you might have the border cross over legally or illegally. I don't know. For me, I would catch a fucking plane. I might risk 100,000 somehow on a plane flying with me, because I'm not going no motherfucker.
Rob the bank and then put it on social media.
Balled out. I'm talking about the can you hear me now shit, like, yeah, with the gold grill. He was dripped out.
Who's true looking ass nigga? I call him, you know,
what we call
him on we call him funny bunnies.
Nah, he was a hood nigga. He was just a regular hood nigga. Okay. Gold grill, little diamond chain.
Maybe he was a little slow.
Balling.
You know what I'm saying?
He fucked up though. He had a great summer. He had a hot boy summer. Hot boy summer. He fucked it up though.
Fucking idiots.
Orlando Henderson, man. Sorry, bro. You just learned a real valuable lesson. Yeah, there you go, right there. I thought it was Meek Mill at first.
It looked like Charlamagne.
I was like, yo, is Meek Mill's bowling out still? Because, I mean, he stayed, Meek Mill's, but the nigga looked like Meek Mill to me. But the nigga got caught up, and you should have been, you gotta have a plan. Listen, whenever you commit crime, have a plan.
Big dummy.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not endorsing crime, but I'm just saying, if you commit a crime, have a plan before you commit the crime. That at least help you make wiser decisions, because people commit crimes all day on all levels and all scales. Some have a good plan to rob banks, some of them don't.
And if you're going to do a crime, you think about getting a lawyer before you do the crime.
Yeah, definitely.
Acquire a relationship with somebody you can depend on before you go do some dumb shit. Because
that's from step.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So anyway, we are going to pull up out of here and leave it on your face.
Your face.
Fuck Your Opinion podcast once again Friday night. Tune in to Taco Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. And fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion and fuck your face.
Fuck you. That nigga stole $80,000 and went and bought a Mercedes-Benz and decided to flex hard on the gram. That's when you know social media done got so far where niggas is robbing banks and posting it on the... We go from back in the day with cowboys.
Real quick, y'all know something from the great one. My man said he top 5 in his book.
Motherfuckers robbed the Joe, ride off on a horse and shit. You know what I'm saying? Holding the gun. This nigga robbed the bank with keys to the bank. You know how much money you can steal? You can steal $13,000 in one day. This is dumb people. He could have hit them up 5 times and had like at least $150,000. And boom! And they just got a room that